Portable media devices were evolving rapidly in the mid-2000s. However, one type of device that we carried in our pockets was not quite up to the portable media standards of, say, the iPod, or the Creative Zen, or the Zune. That of course being mobile phones. While phones did have multimedia capabilities back in the mid-2000s, they were still very much in their infancy. They just weren't as capable as a full-blown PC or a portable media center. Phones were still mainly phones back then. But what if I didn't have the money for a PC, or an iPod, or any fancy device, and only had my Moto? This is a Motorola L6 Silver. It was given to me by my nan recently, who used it well into the late 2010s, and I'm going to try and use it solely as a multimedia device, with 10 megabytes of memory to work with. Good luck me. So, welcome to the desk. We've got the phone here. Hello Moto. So, we need to get this thing connected to a computer and actually try and put multimedia things on it. Yeah, but again, this was my nan's old phone. But what computer am I going to use? I don't know. I mean, I've got quite a few. Are we going to use this mid-2012 MacBook Pro? No, it probably won't work with that. Are we going to use... this... Can this fit in frame? Yeah. Are we going to use this old Dell Latitude? I mean, it's more likely, but I feel like it might be a little too old. It's probably fine. Yep. It's another Dell. Not sponsored by iFlash, but they're very good. Yeah, let's open it up. Yeah. Oh no, the screen's very glossy. Look, you can see me. So yeah, we're going to use this laptop to get stuff onto this phone. Plug in the laptop, because I don't know how long this is going to take. And the battery on this laptop is quite tired now. Okay, let's boot it up. Let's put in the password. Hopefully no one will figure that out. And welcome to Windows 7! Only the best version of Windows ever made, and Microsoft is never going to replicate its greatness again. So, the program we're going to use is this little program here, Motorola Phone Tools. So to get connected we need, we need this cable. It's mini USB, it is. Plug it in, and then plug in the phone. It goes in at the side. You may think it's connected. I mean, it says charging, and you heard Windows pick it up, but no, it's not. So what we gotta do, we gotta run this program. I always like to run it as administrator because so what we do, we can just go to all files here. Oh, that's good. A lot of these are actually old photos of me. And yeah, Pepsi Man, don't ask. Yeah, so I've already used up around 3.5 megabytes because it's got some games on there. I will try and put some more on there in a bit. So first off, I'm going to see how many videos can I store on 10 megabytes with its tiny camera.
So this is the quality of this phone's camera. I believe it's 0.3 megapixels. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, phones were not only not the best for multimedia back in the early 2000s, but they weren't very competent cameras either. They were just kind of like, oh look, we got a camera on here now. Isn't that fun? And also, this microphone is beautiful.
I think that used up 200 kilobytes or something. I'm going to shoot some more and I'll report back and tell you all how many it can store. Oh, well, actually, I'm an idiot. I just realised what that means. 22 remaining. I mean, yeah, that's how many videos I can shoot. Yep, I'm too used to modern tech, and that is quite sad. So you could store well, I've already shot a few more, so currently I can store 22 more videos on this that are like 30 seconds. Very good. Now, the part I'm most interested in is actually putting music onto this. It's already got quite a few ringtones, but a lot of them take up 48 kilobits or less. I want to push that. I want to put 128 kilobits. Yeah, I'm sure it'll work.
Hello, Moto.
Right, so the way we get music onto this, make sure we're in the audio folder and the phone, and it makes sure that you don't have access to anything important. I'm gonna have to use an audio converter website so I can actually compress it down to the file size that I need. Probably best to use some free to use music. There we go. Now we can simply just put it onto the phone. There we go, that was one MP3 file. There it is. How much space did that use up? Oh wow, that used up quite a bit. Now we've only got like 4.3 megabytes to work with. So yeah, if you want to put like full length songs on here, then it's kind of possible. It's like old MP3 players that only had like 16 megabytes of flash storage, even though this thing's from like 2006. So in terms of music, again, you can only put a handful of songs on here, unless you shorten them down to under a minute, then yeah, you could put quite a lot on here. Games powered by Java. Now I've already put quite a few on here. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't count. So technically 7 games. Safe is just an application. So yeah, 7 games pretty much. I'm going to try and put some more on here. Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's download it. Okay, so we have the file here, but how do we get it to the phone? We've got to use Bluetooth on this phone to get the file over, so Bluetooth link, power on. So, we got the Java file here, send to. Look at it transferred 247 kilobytes. By the way, this is it just receiving the file. We've still got to install it. There we go, install. Hopefully it works. Run Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, why not? Please wait. Oh, that's cool. Press 5, it says. Oh, cool. It starts you at Labyrinth Zone, everyone's favourite zone. I really recommend this game already. We're gonna get going. We gonna load? It's taking its time. Okay, it's pretty clear that this game isn't working. That's fun. Yeah, that's right. How much storage did it absolutely waste? Well, now we've got around 4.1 megabytes free. Oh yeah, if you couldn't tell, the background I have is I just made a pretty stupid mistake. So basically, what I did, I did spend some time trying to get a load of games onto it via Bluetooth. I thought I'd be able to transfer all the games over in one go, and it did it, but it didn't do it. It did it in the sense that it transferred all of it over, hence why I've barely got any free space left, 247 kilobytes. But the extra games didn't actually go on there. The only one that did go on there was Sonic Unleashed. So there we go. I'm just gonna have to pretend that I put like 8 or 9 something games on there, and they just aren't there. So that's cool. To try and make it up, I guess I have to play this game now. Let's go. Please wait. Sega. I don't understand this. What am I gonna do? Let's try pressing 2. No. This one. 5. Center. Oh! I don't understand it. I'm not quite as familiar with these old mobile games anymore, and I find the controls tedious. Here we go. Is it 4 and 6? Yeah, it's 4 and 6 to move. Oh, this game has the dash. Boost, I mean, not, well, whatever you want to call it. There's actually I keep calling it dash. There's actually a boost in this game. That's pretty cool. Why is there no music? Come on. Wow, the controls absolutely suck. There. Wow, it took me that long just to get over that edge. Wow, seriously? Even if you get rings, you still die. That is a rip-off. Yeah, boo. Boo, rubbish. Let's try another game. Yeah, let's do Tetris. Oh, THQ. That's a good sign of quality. Oh, Tetris. So, 1 is to rotate it. That's fair enough. Oh, I can even get it under. That's cool. See, I feel like games like Tetris work pretty well on phones like this. Come on, let's get at least 1 line clear. I still have 247 kilobytes left. I'm able to get 1 more thing on here. Give me a minute. That is pretty much the last thing I could squeeze on here. Look at that. 12.7 kilobytes free. Okay, so there was obviously a reason why devices such as the iPod took over, because they were just the better media players for the longest time. Really, it wasn't until the iPhone where portable media on a phone really started to make sense, and these didn't make much sense anymore. But anyway, that was my attempt to try and use this phone for multimedia. Would I recommend it? Heck yeah, I would. No, like, seriously, I really would. Because then it makes you appreciate what we have today.